Guys, Merry Christmas! It is indeed a White Christmas. We're getting another big dump here. Today we're going to finish up with White Christmas, I hope. Yesterday we looked at the melody in tab, just to familiarize ourselves with the tune, and then we got some of the chords in for a couple of lines. You can find that in a card right about here if you want to go check out that lesson and that preparation. I think what I'll do here today is just play through this. Where we pick up in black here is where I haven't played yet, so we'll talk through that. Your first chord, the C major 7, this D minor 7, they're going to be 4 beats each when you play in time. In the long run, in the final analysis, I won't be playing in time. I'll just be phrasing and pausing where I want. So here's our C major 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the D minor line. D minor to E minor, D minor to E minor, and back. I want to give you a fingering there, or the A flat 9. When I'm on the E minor, I have 3, 3, 4, and 2. I'm going to be approaching this with a bar on the 2, even though it's not necessary. And to get into the diminished chord, instead of doing this, which I would do when I'm unfamiliar, I'll just be moving my second finger from the second string to the third. That gives me a 3 on this string, a 2 in the bar, a 3 on the third string, and a 2 in this bar. A very handy way to make that change. We repeat the G note on this D minor with the 11 on top, and we get to where we ended yesterday. Obviously that's a little F chord, the 1, 2, 3, and F over G would be the name of this, although it could be named for the G chord. That would be a 7, a 9, and an 11. So it could be a G9 sus4 or a G11. We'll play the G note, the bass note first, and I am grabbing the top of the F chord, probably with my pinky. There's a diminished 7, we've seen that one before. This time it's on a B. And we want this 5 for our melody note. So we go into our C major 7 again. Slide your pointer to 5, middle finger 6, pinky on the 8 here, and bar into the higher 5. This is an A chord with a B flat, so it could be an A with a flat 9. Let's head back and listen to this. Where the treetops glisten. So we get a bass note before that starts. Where the treetops glisten. And play the G note. The fingering for this 8, the G note, and this 8, the F on the bass, would be best probably if you grabbed that 8 with a ring finger, a different finger, and grab the 5s there. That's a rather inelegant stretch for me, and probably trying to play in time and in feel, the odds of sounding good on it are low. So I'll be taking the extra moment to move the pinky. That's not ideal fingering, but it's basically what's going to work for me. Here's the other. Now we're on this B flat. The B flat and the A flat make it a B flat 7. The C makes it a B flat 9. And then you grab the G. I'm going to do that with my pinky. There are times where I would like to pull the pinky in to do that kind of note, but I need it for the next chord. So I'll use my ring finger there. Pinky on the 7, so I got 5, 7, 5. Here's the melody again up to there. Where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear 2, 3, 4. I'm going to bar these 6s while I still hold the 5. Sleigh bells. There's your diminished chord again. 4, 5, 4, 3. This time on C. If you're barring, instead of playing on your tips, you've got the 3 covered on the 3rd string of that chord, and also on the 2nd string when you pull your pinky out. Put the pinky on the 5, the C note, and then you're holding 3, 5, 3. And that holds into the next bar. So, where the treetops glisten and the children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. We've arrived at that 3 for the word snow. And then we get the time filler we talked about yesterday. We'll start with this D minor 9. This is on beat 2. This is a stream of quarter notes. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ending on that diminished chord again. This is all taught again in that lesson, so I'm not going to review it right now. And we're back at the top now for the melody again. The next verse is, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. Dreaming of a white 2, 3, 4 Christmas with every Christmas card I write. There's our diminished again, the D. We do our move here one more time. And now ending 2. When we get to that 5, this time we're harmonizing with the C sharp. That would be a flat 9 on a C chord. Here's your high A again. And the 8 here, I'm not going to hit with my pinky this time. I'm going to put my 2nd finger there, because the next thing we need is that D minor 7 with the 8 in it. So we get pause on that chord, do another bass run. I would probably like to get my middle finger there so I can hold it into our next chord. 6, 6, and 5, that's a B9 again. And May, you've added a 7. Now continue with the bar on the 5s. Hit the 5, 7, 5. Remove the 7 to a 6. And this is this D minor that we've been playing a lot. 5, 3, 5, 3 from here. A, D, C, and F. So here we are at all your Christmases be. This is a G7 chord, G and F. Notice that pattern in a whole bunch of our chords. The root flat 7. Here's a G sharp, which is going to be the flat 9. And the B, the 3 of the chord, is our melody. Beautiful little chord there. A half diminished on the E. I'm barring the 3s and grabbing the E on the 4th string. And there's your B flat major chord down to your A major chord. And here's a D with the 13 in it. There's the E, the 9, the B is the 13, the F sharp being the 3, and the C is the 7. And then we lower one of the 4s, the B to a B flat, so now it's a flat 13. And back again to our D minor 7, the 5, 3, 5, and 3 chord we're so familiar with. If you're losing the sense of the melody there, let's pick it up at And May All Your Christmases. And may all your Christmases be white. And may all your Christmases be. So we're playing the C, white. Bar a couple of 8s with your pinky. Grab a 7 on the next string. So this is making it a B with a 6 and a 9. So those chords are a little tricky for me. You can see a B flat chord here with 6, 8, 8, and 7. We pull the pinky out of it. Let the ring finger now mute that string. Leave the 7 where it is. catch these 6 and 9 of the chord, the 8th fret notes, on top. Move it to an E flat chord, which now has the 3 and 13 on top, to an A flat chord, where we're holding the 3 and major 7, to a D flat chord, where we have to move the pinky off so we can hear this F now, and then slide into a C. So that's it. Like I said, I'm going to slow her down here, open it up, play some open feel and some rubato ideas, but let's give it a listen now. Merry Christmas. See you guys later.